Okay, so he battered the staff?
Yeah, at least one.
And as soon as I turned this way, he just snatched and he ran for this door. Me and him were fighting at the door here. You know, he's trying to get out. I'm trying to retrieve my merchandise back. Looks like I'm...
Officers arrive on scene at the local Tiffany & Company to find that a man had requested a private consultation. Sean, or aka Jathan, came in looking at high-ticket items. Jathan grabbed 2 pairs of earrings and several other pieces totaling over $500,000.
Have anybody at the food court doors, the main doors?
One of y'all head over there to that exit. Somebody go down to the front of the mall. I'm up here by Macy's on the top level. Somebody go by Macy's bottom level. And off-duty can help us with the other stuff inside.
Hi.
Hi.
He's probably gone. It was 5 minutes ago.
Okay. Yeah, I was in the food court.
And if somebody can get a photo out to us, please.
And I saw him run, people screamed, and then someone came over to me. He was like, that guy just told me to press charges. He was like, I don't know. He came back over here.
Okay.
I was like, well.
But they want to press.
Then they came back. He was like, yeah, I do.
Okay. Anybody injured?
But it was like 5 minutes.
We have one injured because he fought off one of our employees. 2 pairs of stud earrings, both valued at over $100,000 each.
How big are they?
100,000 each.
Tiffany diamonds are the best diamonds in the world, bud. I shouldn't say bud. Hi, Mark Gomez, former Brevard County FTO and all that stuff.
Well, they got people all
Wait. Not far from here.
Okay, so he battered the staff?
Yeah, at least one. He's got some abrasions. He probably, yeah. I could talk, I mean, like I said, you guys are...
Yeah, can I talk to him real quick?
Yeah, let's talk to them. They're both pretty shaken up at the moment.
Okay.
But...
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Honestly, at the moment, there's nothing there. You can, it's private.
They need fire department?
Yes.
953. Can we have OFD 51 for the employee who was battered?
Echo 43 Alpha. If I can get a free unit, they go 56 for the employee and off-duty unit to get that person on the statement.
There's 2 of us here in Tiffany's.
So we have what, robbery?
Yeah.
Version 953, what's the reference for
Do they have
robbery?
his ID or anything?
I don't know.
That's what
Yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah, I'm trying to. They're pretty shaken up right now. I'm waiting to talk to them. They were battered by the suspect, though.
What's going on?
Everything's okay, sir?
Yeah.
My army and whatnot.
Yeah, hey, thank you for your service.
Of course, and whatnot.
Yeah, everything's okay.
Everything's okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good.
I mean, I'm retired sheriff or whatever, you know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
35, but I was a prodigy.
Okay.
But like, y'all get paid more, but you know what I'm saying? We get full jurisdiction.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
You busy?
Yeah, we're just we're watching for somebody right now.
No,
So. Nothing you need to be worried about at all.
In a minute.
Yep.
Sounds like just a couple cuts on his arm and
Some cuts? Okay.
anxiety.
Anxiety attack, we'll call it that. Do you guys have anything on camera yet?
Yeah, I think they're looking now. Show fire, please.
We're with one of the security captains right now in Tiffany's. They're checking.
Cover. Yeah, we have his vehicle info.
Okay, what's the...
Base, put us in 1033. I need the vehicle info, please.
Right now.
There's somebody with the security radio, so I'll put it out.
So if we got 23, should we rope this thing? Well, I guess they have the doors closed.
Yeah, I'll talk to them real quick. If we can just kind of keep people from coming in.
Yeah.
Did he grab the doors or anything like that?
No, the doors were wide open.
The doors were open?
Yeah, the doors
okay.
were completely
Yeah.
open.
All right, so we are working this as a commercial robbery, so we can just keep anybody else from coming in right now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Letting people know that we're closed.
Perfect, thank you, man. I didn't see anybody running, so
I was right over there.
I had just walked around over to Chick-fil-A whenever.
He ran in here, heard someone scream. Some guy ran over. He's like, "That guy just took stuff." I'm like, "Does he want to press charges?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna get him worked up unless we know."
Okay. Yeah, I was at Prada before that. I didn't see anybody running.
OPD Rendon's asking, can you see if he makes a right or a left out of Topiary?
No, they don't have any. They don't take IDs or anything. before they hand over merchandise. So.
And he was wearing mask, hospital mask? No? Okay.
I saw him real briefly. He was, like, by the time I looked up, he was already, like, almost to the first, like, bridge area there. So I didn't think he was wearing a mask.
One of them will be ready to speak to you in a moment. They're both just kind of...
Okay. We called for OFD to come out just to check on them, and that's fine.
Okay. Like
So
I
there's
said, there's some abrasions at the moment.
Okay.
But he did grab them and push them down.
Just a little shook up.
Yeah.
Do you guys have cameras in
All
here?
the cameras.
All right.
So, some of them are okay, some of them are not.
Has he been in here before? Has he recognized you guys?
I've never seen him before. He literally came in with like a broken nose, dude. I mean, it was easy to point out when I saw him. Everyone comes in here with
I only saw, like, the back.
flash of
By the
red.
time I heard someone yell, he was already like,
Yeah, he was quick.
It's at 142. I have video if you want.
All right, yeah. So the way it works, let me be honest with you guys. We have video. I personally, off of my computer, have no way of ripping it off that and saying to you guys. Obviously, you can use your axons for it, and then we have slips that we can fill out. Once that slip gets approved, corporate shit, they'll send everything to you. Yeah, no
But
problem.
Dave Shelley said that we can show it to them.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So if you guys want to go do that, we can, and then we can do.
I'll talk to the employee. I'll talk to him. Hello. Doing okay? So I have the fire department coming out. Do you need a moment, or are you okay to?
Are they in the back?
The fire department?
Yeah.
I notified them about 3-4 minutes ago, so it might take a
Going
little
through the
bit.
back door's fine. I mean, I can walk and stuff.
Yeah.
Them coming in the front door. It's embarrassing as it is right now.
Not at all, sir. So what happened?
So we had a plan consultation,
Okay.
and a gentleman came in. My colleague grabbed me. She's like, the gentleman wants to look at some high dollar items.
Okay.
It's our protocol to come in the room with 2 people. So we proceeded to do that. Came in, sat down with the gentleman, introduced himself.
Reviewing that as well.
Gave me his name was Sean. That's what he told me.
Sean.
Sean.
So whenever he tried to leave with the items, what happened?
We were towards the end. He's like, I'm ready to do this. I'm going to wire the money. I can't decide what I want. I asked my colleague to grab a box from this back door, and as soon as I turned this way, he just snatched and he ran for this door. These doors were closed. He didn't realize how to open the door, so he got scared because he couldn't get out. And that moment, I got up, go after him, instinct, and he just kept pushing on the door, trying to get out. I yelled at him, like, what are you doing? And obviously it never happened before to me. And he took off. Several people tried to stop him. He just kept going for the door.
Okay.
There was no stopping him. And I ran all the way to the front door, and he was gone.
Okay, but what happened as far as how you were injured?
I don't know where, how, like the door, him, because he was like, me and him were fighting at the door here. You know, he's trying to get out. I'm trying to retrieve my merchandise back.
Okay.
And at that point, it just happened within seconds. So.
Okay. Did he hit you, push you?
He shot me, yeah. He's trying to get out, so he pushed me out the way, like, and then at that point, I think in the battle at that point, like, trying to, you know, protect myself and her, make sure she doesn't get hurt. I didn't know what his intentions were at that point. So.
Did he issue any threats?
None at all.
Okay.
Gave me no indication of any cause for concern. Seemed like a normal guy. He sat down, just calmly spoke. He used the restroom once, came back, offered him water, didn't want to touch anything. He was touching all the merchandise here the whole time.
Okay.
And that was it. You know, talked about he's from Colorado. He teaches basketball for kids. He says he has some kind of connection with Aaron Gordon, who's a basketball player, with his brother, Eric Gordon. Again, it could be all false information. I don't know as far as that goes. He did receive a phone call while we were talking to somebody, and he just said, I'll be an hour. He mentioned he was staying at the Regency Hotel. I don't know which one. I presume it's the one on I Drive. It's the only Regency that I know it's close proximity.
Okay.
He had black Balenciaga shoes on, red hat, red polo shirt on, the hat. He said he had a motorcycle accident a few days ago in Orlando.
Okay.
No, in Colorado.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
How are
You
you?
go ahead and talk to him. I'm gonna step out for just a second. 953. Excuse me, gentlemen. So the suspect snatched 2 $100,000 earrings. Employee tried to stop him. He pushed the employee down when he was fleeing. sir.
Hey guys.
You guys are coming out. Yes. Yeah. So it was like an appointment thing. I brought out some very expensive earrings. He snatched them. Was trying to get out of this room, and then took $100,000 each. I think he shoved him down whenever he was.
Did he get them?
Yeah.
So he did take them?
Oh yeah. He got him. So two things in the back with their security guy reviewing the video right now. Apparently it was through appointment. He said his name was Sean from Colorado, teaches basketball to kids. Was dressed in expensive Balenciaga, whatever, clothing. I would like to see how the appointment was made. If there's a phone number or something like that. He was shaken up for a few minutes, so we had to give him I think it sounds like resisting a merchant, but he snatched the earrings, was trying to get out completely, like from the table. So he made an appointment to view some high-end items. So they brought him into a room, sat him down, were talking to him for a while, and then he grabbed them and tried to run out the doors. He was having issues with the doors, and he tried to stop him, and he got shut down by the guy.
He got one.
Shut down by the guy. He has an injury to his arm. So, excuse me. Did it happen in this room right here?
Sorry?
Would it happen in this room right here? Okay.
Do you have any medical problems? Do you take medication daily?
Excuse me, ma'am. Can we have you exit? Thanks. We're gonna just watch the doors. We're gonna process the doors and stuff, so we need to hold this area to try to get prints.
Is there a video in here?
There's cameras. The guy said they have a bunch of video.
The only thing I did is I moved that little white tray.
No problem.
This is fine.
No problem.
On this side here.
Okay.
Which seat was he sitting in? This one?
Have
Okay.
you signed something here? The signature just says that we came out here, we checked you out. At this moment in time, you don't want to go to the hospital by ambulance. This just means that you don't want to go with us right now, okay? If anything changes, if you start feeling more increased pain in your wrist or in your arm there, lightheaded, dizziness, anything like that, please don't hesitate to call us back. This just means that at this moment in time, right now, you don't want to go with us, okay? Alright. Best of luck to you, okay? Feel better.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought you were taking pictures, sorry.
No, I'm just texting my sergeant. So he was pulling these doors?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
How you doing? So the doors were shut.
Yes, sir.
He grabbed on the inside, trying to pull and push. So
Okay.
he had a pretty big hand. So you probably have my prints, his prints on there.
That's okay. Yours, yeah.
Both doors. Because
Both?
he probably thought you could just pull it open, but they slide. So he was yanking and yanking, trying to get out.
Okay. And he was he putting his hands on this table and everything?
All over here.
Okay. What we're gonna do is
he dropped that. We found on the floor. He grabbed this. He grabbed two other things. So he got a total of 3 things.
okay.
This fell luckily, and he took off the other 2.
Okay. $587,000. No.
So you want me to have CST process this?
Yeah, we're having CC.
Yeah, Sergeant and Kip is here, and Lieutenant Roll is stuff. Yeah. So as far as what happened physically, can you describe what happened?
From what my record, I was seated here.
Yes, sir.
Doors are closed. So me and my colleague, she was here.
I see Aaron.
He was, he was selling the game to me. Like there was no indication that there's something off.
Yeah.
I asked her to grab a box for me. I was like, when did you grab a box for me, a pair of earring box? I want to show him what it looks like. As soon as we did this, he got up, and next thing I hear, the doors yanking. Within 2 seconds, and I immediately, reflex went up there. I'm like, what are you doing? At that moment, I'm like, this shit is going down. Great. What do I do now? I'm like, this guy's getting big, and I'm this big, and I'm worried about her now. Like, she's in the room. What's he going to do? So got into defense mode, and I'm trying to get my stuff back, and then he finally figured out open the door, and he took off. He cut through all my staff, he cut through everybody.
Okay.
And he just ran.
But as far as did you physically grab him to try to stop him?
Yeah, I tried to I didn't know what he was trying to do. So in the moment, can't remember every recollection of that part, and then he just took off.
I mean, did he hit you? Did he shove you?
Yeah, possibly. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm like, there's nothing else gonna cut me. It might be my bracelet I had on, and he
Yes, sir.
probably just nipped me in there.
Okay, is that that's the bracelet? You have?
Yeah.
Okay. So it broke the bracelet and caused the. Okay.
You guys see him? Is he out? Small? He's gone?
So we're trying to track his vehicle down now.
You got in the vehicle. So shout.
These are detectives from our violent crimes unit right now. We have a CSI who's going to come and process things. So if we can just leave things as is right
He went to one
now.
of the bathrooms. Let me find out which one he went to. We can pull it.
Yeah, I don't know what he said about the video back there. Did you see the video back there?
Oh yeah, he jumped up and he
Okay.
grabbed him.
Yeah, these doors are solid. He thought they opened, but they slide. So and the moment he was thinking either. So,
Okay.
so at that moment, he panicked. I panicked. So I'm like, what are we doing? You know,
Yeah.
if the doors are open, he would have been out the door full speed.
Grabbed at the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can see the video. If you go right back there, the guy showed the video right now. Is that a customer?
That's a customer. That's an employee.
Because he heard it and he came to the door and he was like,
Yeah.
I mean, without looking at the video, based on this description, it's kind of hard to determine if it's strong-armed or if it's resistant. So, because he wasn't very descriptive about the physical contact. Yeah,
So Sarge.
that's why I want to talk to him.
That's what Sarge says. We'll be right there.
He just asked for CSI. I don't know if that's just because of the amount or what actually happened.
Sir, I'm ready whenever you are so I can review it.
Can you show me video?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up? None?
So I have 3 for you if you'd like. I have a video of him coming in. I have a video of him actually committing the robbery in the room. And then I have one like this where he's running.
I want to see all 3.
Yes, sir. What would you like to see first?
Don't matter. You just tell me what room we starting in so I can jot it out for my notes.
Understandable.
Let's start probably from when you first walk in the door,
When he
maybe.
first walks in?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that'd probably be easier.
So I have him walking into our store at approximately 12:14 p.m. today. So they both entered in at the same time. He ends up leaving eventually. I haven't found out when he leaves, but when the crime is committed, he is there by himself. Facial hair, like we said, kind of a busted nose. He had a busted arm.
He had a Band-Aid under his eye.
He didn't have a Band-Aid under his eye. He had a bandage going over the bridge of his nose, almost from eye level down to nostril, almost as if he had a broken nose.
Wrap a polo shirt.
Yeah, polo shirt, polo hat, ripped jeans, black sneakers. Is there any way we can get Dave Shelley back on the phone so that we can get the form signed? Because basically, you know how it is. We have to have a form signed to have this footage released to them officially. But that comes from Connecticut, and I do not have a direct contact.
Done this 18 years.
sorry you went through it. I know.
And I call him when I know, and this guy got me.
Yeah.
He did go in the bathroom. I don't know which one. So he's probably getting friends out of one of the bathrooms, whichever one he went into. Probably can ask
Yeah, we'll
for
have crime scene come out and
You have a statement or anyone else? The other female employee is right over there. She's a victim as well.
So what do you need?
Basically, so how was the appointment made?
He came in,
Okay.
walked in, he spoke to her. He went to go get a large piece. She came to get me. He went into the room, like we typically do for a large piece. You gotta come in the room, that's our protocol. We
Yeah.
can't show you anything big off the case, that's our security protocol.
Yeah.
I went in with her. That's 2 people have to be in the room. We started to interact. I asked him what the occasion was. He said he had to make up with his lady. He lost her jewelry. So he wanted to make up. He says he's visiting from Colorado and he's trying to make it right for his lady. So he asked for an additional piece, which I didn't have. Excused myself, took the jewelry back, went back, talked to my team. When I came back, she was in and out of the room. You know, we're rotating jewelry. Can't have too much in the room. At that point, we're just conversating. This conversation just kept going, and towards the the end is where it really went down. I mean, there was no indication of any issues. Like he was seated and he just decided, he just got up and ran to the door.
As far as his speech, do you have any accent or anything like that?
He had a slurred speech, like he was probably on medication. I'm assuming from his injury, if it was a real injury or not. He said, like I said, he fell off a motorcycle. He had a motorcycle injury. That's what he claims.
And you were the one with him in the room? Oh, we have an officer bringing some statement forms if you're able to write a statement for him.
I think he would take off the bodycam. I think everything is
fake. It was fake.
Probably he went to the restaurant to take it off, I think.
He had it on still.
Was he drinking out of that water bottle?
No, he didn't touch the water.
Okay.
I don't remember if he took it off after that. I think he still had it on. I don't remember.
What?
The Band-Aid and
no, I think it's a fake one. I think it's just to cover
his
face.
It was heavily stuffed, sticking out, Band-Aid. I mean, it looked like it was.
Okay.
Please be aware that I'm an independent administrator and I do not know the identity of the individual being investigated. It is just as important to clear innocent persons from suspicion as it is to identify guilty parties. Regardless of whether you make an identification, we will continue to investigate this incident. With that in mind, I'm going to show you 6 photos arranged so they may be simultaneously viewed. This group of photos may or may not contain a picture of the person who committed the crime now being investigated. Keep in mind that hairstyles, beards, and mustaches may easily be changed. Photos may not always depict the complexion of the person. It may be lighter or darker than shown in the photo. Take your time. When you have looked at all the photos, tell me whether or not you see the person who committed the crime. You should not feel compelled to make an identification. If you do identify someone, you will circle and initial that person on the lineup. Please remember that since it's an ongoing investigation, we are not permitted to discuss this identification procedure with anyone other than law enforcement or legal counsel. I just need your signature just attesting that I read you the instructions. And whenever you're ready, you can open the folder, and you can read the lineup. You can go ahead and open the folder.
All right. Looks like I'm definitely on these guys.
The individual, just circle that and initial for me, please.
The whole picture, or just?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Last thing I need you to do, I know your wrist is injured. I have your information printed out from your driver's license, so I'll fill all this up at the top here. Just put your first and last name and just write a statement saying today you viewed photo lineup and that you picked subject number 2, okay? Thank you.
So you just want my name in the here?
Yes, please.
Okay. Police later caught up with Jathan as his car did not have working lights. As police came up to the car, Jathan had already been in the process of trying to swallow some of the diamonds.
They gave me some stuff
You good. We understand, man. You good.
There's no way I could change out of this. They gave me some stuff that
it's all right, man.
Water,
You good. Come on.
Hold on.
Try to get you back there around there as soon as possible and get you changed out.
I'm far good.
Allegedly.
What?
Allegedly.
I'll turn the air off. I don't think we can turn the heat on, but I'll turn that fan off. I'll turn it on and off every 5-10 minutes, okay? All right.